There are places on Earth where sunlight feels like a rare visitor. Not because the sun is distant, but because mountains rise high enough to block its path. One such place is Elarin Shadow Valley, hidden deep within the northern mountains of Norway, near a small and isolated town called Fjellhaven. The valley lies in a rain shadow region, where surrounding peaks trap moisture on the outer slopes, leaving the land below dry, cold and dim for much of the year. During winter, the sun barely clears the mountain ridges, and for weeks the valley remains wrapped in shadow, silence and snow. Fog often settles at its narrow entrance, making the valley almost invisible to the outside world. Despite these harsh conditions, a small community has lived in Elarin Shadow Valley for generations. The people here have adapted to the darkness and cold with resilience and simplicity. Their homes are built from thick timber and stone, designed to retain heat and withstand heavy snow. Small windows conserve warmth, while fireplaces burn day and night during winter. Life in the valley moves slowly. People rely on one another, sharing food, firewood and labour. Communication with the outside world is limited, especially in winter, so the community depends on trust, tradition and cooperation to survive. For the people of Elarin, Christmas is the most important day of the year. It is not just a celebration, but a symbol of warmth, hope and togetherness in a land of shadows. At the centre of the valley stands a towering natural pine, over 120 feet tall, shaped by centuries of wind and snow into the form of a perfect Christmas tree. Every year on Christmas Eve, the community gathers to decorate it. Thousands of lights are carefully placed from top to bottom, powered by temporary electrical lines installed only for the event. Wooden cabins glow with lanterns, soft music echoes through the mountains, and children laugh as snow falls gently from the dark sky. That night, everything seemed peaceful. Families stood beneath the glowing tree, sharing food and stories, while the star at its peak shone brightly against the black sky. But high above, the extreme cold was tightening its grip on the electrical wiring. Without warning, a frozen cable near the top of the tree cracked. A sharp spark flashed, followed by another. In seconds, the resin-rich pine caught fire. Flames raced upward, driven by dry air and sudden mountain winds. The beautiful Christmas tree turned into a burning tower, sending embers across the valley floor. Panic spread quickly. Smoke filled the narrow basin, snow melted underfoot, and visibility dropped to almost nothing. The single road leading out of the valley was threatened by advancing flames, trapping families inside. Children cried, elderly residents struggled to move, and the celebration turned into chaos within moments. Norwegian Arctic Rescue Unit was activated immediately. Rescue teams arrived in fire-resistant suits, guided by thermal drones that cut through the smoke to locate trapped people. Snow bulldozers carved emergency escape paths, while helicopters hovered overhead, dropping water and directing evacuations. Rescue dogs moved fearlessly through the smoke, finding those who had fallen or become separated. One rescuer carried 2 children through melting snow as burning embers fell around him, refusing to stop until they were safe. Others shielded elderly residents from heat and smoke, guiding them step by step towards safety. After nearly 2 hours of intense effort, the fire was finally brought under control. 38 people were rescued, and not a single life was lost.
Thank you very much.
As morning approached, smoke lifted from the valley, revealing the charred remains of the great tree, standing silently at the centre. Remained upright, a reminder of both loss and survival. That Christmas night changed Elarin Shadow Valley forever. The valley returned to its quiet, shadowed state, but the people carried a new understanding with them. In a place where sunlight is rare and nature is unforgiving, it is human courage, unity and sacrifice that truly bring light. And from that day on, the story of the Christmas fire in Elarin Shadow Valley became a legend, one not of tragedy, but of resilience and hope.